welcome to Mouse in the Mitten Trivia Pod, a podcast where you can test your Disney trivia knowledge over a variety of topics. My name's Court and I will be your host. Our game will consist of 5 rounds of 6 questions, covering everything from your basic Disney knowledge to some unknown facts. Each question is worth 1 point unless otherwise noted. Make sure you follow us here on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Let us know what is your score. And if you're someone who you're planning a Disney vacation soon, or you're thinking about going to Disney soon, and you need some help in planning that, do not hesitate to let me know. I would love to help you plan your next vacation. Make it the most magical vacation that it possibly can be. So, without much further ado, let's get into it and let's get rolling. And let's get started with the women of Disney. Now, we're going to get started on today's show celebrating the women of Disney who don't necessarily wear crowns. They're the ones who are not princesses. So all these questions have to do with the women of Disney and all the fun parts of Disney and some of the best parts of it, and none of them wear crowns. So let's get started with question number 1. What character from Peter Pan never says a word and flies during the Magic Kingdom fireworks show? Question number 2. What yodeler is a sidekick in Woody's Roundup? Question number 3. What is the name of the bunny who wants to be the first bunny cop in Zootopia? Question number 4. Who is married to Mr. Incredible? Question number 5. Who is Jack Skellington's girlfriend in The Nightmare Before Christmas? And question number 6 is, what is the full name of the girl that stays with Tarzan in the 1999 movie? No, I'm looking for more than just Jane. All right, I'm going to give you a few seconds, try to come up with those answers, and then we will return with all the answers to these magnificent women. Some answers as to who these awesome women are and how they all hold a special place in our hearts without the need of a crown. So question number 1, what's the character from Peter Pan who never speaks but flies every night during the Magic Kingdom fireworks show? That is Tinkerbell. Question number 2, the yodeler sidekick from Woody's Roundup? That is Jessie. Question number 3, what is the name of the bunny who wants to be the first bunny cop in Zootopia? That is Judy Hopps. Question number 4, who married Mr. Incredible? Well, that would be, in my opinion, the superior person in that couple relationship, both in superheroing and in parenting. That would be Elastigirl. Question number 5, who is Jack Skellington's girlfriend in A Nightmare Before Christmas? That is Sally. And then question number 6, what is the full name of the girl who stays with Tarzan in the 1999 movie? Again, looking for more than Jane. Full name there is Jane Porter. Hopefully you had a little bit of fun with that one. Let's move on now to our second round, which is our Fast Facts round. This round is filled with simple questions that have simple answers. Today's category is Disney World restaurants. What's going to happen here is I'm going to name a restaurant in Disney World. You simply have to tell me what park is it located in. Now, I didn't try to trick you here. I didn't try to say which one's at, maybe one's at Disney Springs or maybe one's at one of the resorts. Nope. All these restaurants can be found inside one of the parks down in Disney World. So let's give it a go. Question number 1, Rose and Crown Pub. Question number 2, Crystal Palace. Question number 3, Woody's Lunchbox. Question number 4, Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Question number 5, Satu'li's Canteen. And question number 6, the Spring Roll Cart. Man, this just makes me hungry just thinking about this and talking about this. But let's give you some answers. And if you are planning a Disney vacation, maybe these are some good places to check out next time you go down to Orlando. So question number 1, Rose and Crown Pub. That is in Epcot. Question number 2, Crystal Palace. That is in Magic Kingdom. It's hard to see, but I am wearing my 100 Acre Woods University shirt in honor of Crystal Palace. It's one of our favorite places to go. They have Churro Mickey waffles. Let me say that again. Churro Mickey waffles. Yes, they are as amazing as they sound. Oh my gosh, so good. Next, number 3, Woody's Lunchbox. That is in Hollywood Studios. Next one, Regal Eagle Smokehouse. That is found in Epcot. And yes, you could probably guess which pavilion it's in. It's in the U.S. pavilion. You know, Regal Eagle. Can't go wrong with that. Next one, Satuli Canteen. That is in Animal Kingdom. And last but not least, the hidden gem of all parks, the Spring Roll Cart. That is in Magic Kingdom. Always, no matter what the temperature is, what's going on, whenever my wife and I go down to Magic Kingdom, we have to at least one time go to the Spring Roll Cart and get a spring roll. They are so good. Highly recommend it. Get there early though, they do sell out quick. All right, let's move on now to round number 3. And traditionally, round number 3 is our Connecting the Circles round. So this round will have 5 questions that may or may not be related to Disney, but the answers do all tie together some way through Disney. And that's gonna be your 6th question, is what is the connection between those answers? I'm gonna give you a huge hint today. Today's connection is not that they're all Disney movies, that they're not all characters in Disney movies. There's a deeper connection there. So let's try to have a little bit of fun with this and let's try to figure that one out. So question number 1, in Wreck-It Ralph, who is the leader of Vanellope's game, Sugar Rush? Question number 2, in Frozen, who wants to dance with Elsa but dances with Anna instead? Question number 3, in Big Hero 6, who is the inventor and business owner who initially wants to invest in Hero's invention until Dr. Callahan intervenes? Question number 4, what is the name of the chicken from Moana? Question number 5, who is Jafar's pet in Aladdin? And question number 6 is what is the connection between those answers? I'm going to give you a little bit of time, try to come up with those answers, and then I will return. All right, let's see if we can connect those circles and get you some answers here to round number 3. So question number 1, in Wreck-It Ralph, who is the leader of Vanellope's game, Sugar Rush? Well, that is King Candy. Now, we do find out later what King Candy's real identity is. It's kind of an interesting spin on things, but it is a good one nonetheless. Question number 2, in Frozen, who wants to dance with Elsa but dances with Anna instead? That is the Duke of Weselton, or Weaseltown, however you want to pronounce that one. Question number 3, in Big Hero 6, who is the inventor and business owner who initially wants to invest in Hero's invention until Dr. Callahan intervenes? Well, that is Alistar Kree. And then question number 4, what is the name of the chicken from Moana? Well, that is Hey Hey. And then question number 5, who is Jafar's parrot in Aladdin? That is Iago. So you had answers such as King Candy, Duke of Weselton, Alistar Kree, Hey Hey, and Iago. Well, those are all characters that were played or voiced by Alan Tudyk. Now, if you don't know who that is, highly recommend looking it up. He is a very talented voice actor. He's done a lot of things, especially recently with Disney. Highly recommend looking him up. I first got to know him in Dodgeball as Steve the Pirate. Obviously, Dodgeball, not a Disney movie, but still a funny one nonetheless. But still, he's a very talented voice actor. Recommend looking him up if you don't know who he is already. But I have a feeling you have at least heard him a couple of times. All right, let's move on to round number 4. And round number 4 is reserved for movie anniversaries. So this movie anniversary that we're going to talk about today is the Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement. Hard to believe that movie turns 20 years old this week. It came out in 2003 and it's still a beloved classic. That is the second in a short series of the Princess Diaries. So we're going to talk about the movie, just specifically Princess Diaries 2. Obviously, a lot of these questions might be possible for both Princess Diaries and Princess Diaries 2. But let's get started with question number 1. The Princess Diaries 2 is about Mia Thermopolis and the steps she needs to take towards being a queen. Who plays Mia Thermopolis not only in the Princess Diaries 2, but obviously in the Princess Diaries as well? Question number 2. Who is Mia's grandmother and the Queen of Genovia? Question number 3. Which handsome suitor competes for Mia's hand in marriage in the Princess Diaries 2? Question number 4. Who is Mia's loyal and quirky best friend in both movies? Question number 5. When going through potential suitors for Mia, what real-life prince did she initially say yes to, but found out he was not eligible because he is in line for his own crown? And question number 6. What made Julie Andrews' singing performance so notable in the Princess Diaries 2? Alright, I'm going to give you a few seconds of music and then we will return with the answers. Alright, let's get you some answers here on the Princess Diaries 2. Like I said, a lot of these could probably go hand in hand with the Princess Diaries, but still, it's a lot of fun. So question number 1, the Princess Diaries 2 is about Mia Thermopolis and the steps she has to take to become queen. Who plays Mia Thermopolis? That is Anne Hathaway. In the original Princess Diaries, that is one of Anne Hathaway's first performances in a major motion picture. So yeah, it was kind of cool that was her bursting onto the Hollywood scene back in that time. Question number 2, who is Mia's grandmother and the Queen of Genovia? That is Queen Clarice Rinaldi, and she is played, as mentioned later on in this round, by Julie Andrews. Question number 3, which handsome suitor competes for Mia's hand in marriage? That is Nicholas Devereaux, and he is played by Chris Pine. It is one of Chris Pine's first acting ventures into Disney. He's obviously been around for a while. He's done a lot since then, and he's going to be in a lot more coming up soon. Question number 4, who is Mia's loyal and quirky best friend in the movie? That is Lily Moscovitz, and she is played by Heather Matarzo. A lot of Z's going on there between those two names. Question number 5, when going through potential suitors for Mia, what real-life prince did she initially say yes to, but found out that he is not eligible because he is in line for his own crown? That is, of course, Prince William, the Prince of Wales. He is in line for the crown. He is next in line right now behind his dad, so he is in line to eventually get that crown whenever it is his turn. And last but not least, question number 6, what made Julie Andrews' singing performance so notable in the Princess Diaries 2? Well, that was the first time that she had sang in a Disney movie in 40 years. The last time she sang in a Disney movie was Mary Poppins. It had been a long time since she had sang in a movie in general, but this was her first singing role in a Disney movie since Mary Poppins. All right, so let's end this week's game with a little bit of fun, and we're going to title this one, Name That Song. So we're going to finish today's game with a little bit of music. For this game, I'm going to say a couple of lines from a Disney song. You simply have to tell me the title of that song. And I tried to make this a little bit more difficult than just, putting the name of the song in the lyrics I'm saying. So it's not as simple as Under the Sea, what song is that? I tried to pick something a little bit more difficult, but hopefully a little bit more fun as well. So let's get started with question number 1. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. Question number 2. All those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing. Question number 3. Always walking alone, always wanting for more. Question number 4. Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad, me father gave me nose a tweak, told me I was bad. Question number 5. Coach said to fake right and break left. Watch out for the pick and keep an eye on defense. And question number 6. Some minor adjustments, darling, not for my vanity, but for humanity, each step a pose. Again, we're looking for the name of the movie here. I'll give you a few seconds, and then I will return to wrap up today's game. All right, let's wrap up today's game. Let's have a little bit of fun here. I'm going to tell you the name of the song as well as the movie that it came from. So all I'm looking for here is the title of the song, but I will tell you what movie it came from as well. So question number 1, I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. That is Part of Your World from Little Mermaid. Question number 2, all those years living in a blur, all that time and never truly seeing. That is from I See the Light, and that is, of course, from Tangled. That's my wife's all-time favorite Disney song. Question number 3, always walking alone, always wanting for more. That is Waiting on a Miracle from Encanto. Question number 4, because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad, me father gave me nose a tweak, told me I was bad. That is, of course, from Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from Mary Poppins. Question number 5, coach said to fake right and break left. Watch out for the pick and keep an eye on defense. That is Get You Ahead in the Game from High School Musical. The amount of times I heard that song in different gyms when it first came out was mind-boggling as a basketball coach. It was everywhere. You could definitely tell who put together the playlist as we were warming up for the next game. And question number 6, some minor adjustments, darling, not for my vanity, but for humanity, each little step a pose. That's from Perfect Isn't Easy from Oliver and Company. Obviously, we're talking about a show dog there, talking about how every single step she takes, I'm posing she's an award-winning dog. Of course, that's what she would sing about. So hopefully a little bit of fun with that. I figured that was a fun way to end today's game. Well, I want to thank you for tuning in this week. I will return next Thursday with more questions and more fun. Hey, make sure you're following us over on Apple. Make sure you select to automatically download once you select to follow us as well. If Apple isn't your thing, make sure you're subscribed everywhere else. Hey, if you're watching over here on YouTube, let me know in the comment section what was your score. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you turn that bell on so you know when these videos come available so you can keep learning and keep finding out more information about Disney. And hey, make sure you're following us on all of our social media over on here on YouTube. Again, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Mouse in the Mitten. And again, if you are planning a Disney vacation, you're looking for someone to help you plan the next steps and plan what to go, where to go, and how to go, and all that sort of things, do not hesitate to let me know at mouseinthemitten@gmail.com. Well, hey, my name's Court. The dog's name is Milo. I will return next week. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next time.